Yo, it's your man Joe Haas, and we are back with another episode of the Rapper with a Podcast show. I'm your host, Joe Haas, and as usual, I'm fresh off the gig, ready to switch our wig. And you know how I do, man. I surfed through the YouTube atmosphere, and the first thing that came across my eyes today, yes, more content about G Uno and G-Face. Now, recently, G-Face was on No Jumper with Adam 22 and Wack 100, and Wack dropped a bombshell when he announced that G Uno actually took off on G-Face. Now, to me, I was blown away because the first time I even heard of G Uno was with G-Face on the No Jumper platform. But don't take it from me, man. Let's sit back, relax, and react to this clip, y'all. Peace, peace, peace.
G-Face up here, because, you know, I guess him and G Uno had their thing. He say G Uno got a lucky punch in. You want to run back fade? What happened, G-Face?
Let me just lay this out, is that
G-Face, get that serious look off your face. Cause we ain't on the run. Listen,
G-Face did, like G-Face had like just shouted out Bompton G Uno.
I thought y'all was doing business.
And then we do the podcast with Bompton G Uno. And he's talking about...
But he blamed him for something you did.
But in general, it seemed like he had some sort of animosity towards you, which I thought was kind of strange.
He said no, and Adam ain't finna let you double back that quick, especially if you got up here when you probably shouldn't have.
Exactly.
Looking at his numbers,
G-Face expedited Bompton G Uno being on this platform by about 4 years of hard work.
No,
Let's be real.
A fact. Because I looked at his numbers when we was up here.
G-Face did his bro a solid.
And I'm telling myself, goddamn, how he get up here. I really wanted to trip, but I didn't want to hate on the homie. Because I personally, Wack 100, being who he was, have called Adam, trying to get the early true cars and the earlies, and he kept it real. He like, Wack, it's too early. Right? So I'm like, damn, it's like he complaining, motherfucker always up here. When you talking about a double back, like, but you kept it real. Adam said, nah, I told him no.
Right.
So what did y'all get into it about?
That was a surprise to you when you watched the podcast.
Oh, so you wasn't expecting that?
Surprise is an understatement. I'm over here, we in the studio every day. I'm telling the homies like, hey, I gotta bring the homie Bompton G Uno to the studio. We're gonna do some music. A week before, I guess something about what's the dude name? Cam
Capone?
Cam Capone. Yeah, I guess he did an interview. He was saying in your video, I don't even know what it is. I've never seen it, right? I'm telling everybody, we homies. A week prior to that No Jumper interview that you had, remember you called me, he was like, I just want to let you know I did an interview with a G Uno. A week prior to that, he DM'd me to post this song on the page, on my stories, and I tagged it. I said, the Foolie, like the homie. So I'm not even tripping. I don't even know, but I'm old. I'm 40 years old. You feel me? I'm not a kid to come do this back and forth. I'll break that down from the beginning.
Did he ever tell us what the problem was?
The only thing I think he really said,
but he told me no.
He said the thing about G-Face not asking me to interview Bompton G Uno again.
But he did. You said no.
I think he did, and I was just like, no, it's too early. Yeah.
No, it's too early. He said you don't. He has no views, and that's
So after that, did he call you after that interview and make it right?
So look, I'll say it from the beginning. I was doing a song with Scotty Too Hotty, old boy from 4PF, Lil Baby's crew from Atlanta. So in order for me to promote it, I said, look, man, I got all these followers on my page. I posted a story. I said, I post the song with an open verse. I said, anybody that's the hardest verse, fans vote.
Oh, he didn't even win either.
Yeah, I said fans. He knows he did. Fans.
You met him because of a contest?
He messaged me.
That's tight.
Yeah. So I said,
that's why I asked you.
I said the hardest
together because
I've been in prison with it, but I'm saying we weren't kicking it on the yard or nothing like that. I'm saying he hit me on because I've been with the homie Slim 400. You know, so when I posted it, I said hardest verse. I put you on a music video. All this. He hit me up. Hey, blood, what's going on, man? I put you on music. Whoop, I'm from the city. I said, hey, dog, I'll put you on it, but I mean, get at the people. I was like, post some stories or something. He's like, I am, bro. I am. A white boy named Corleone from Utah won that. So, but that's the homie from the city, and I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't see colors and none. I'm Armenian. I said, hey, dog, you was tight. Come on, y'all both on this shit. Took him to the studio. We got on the shit. I brought remember you asked him where'd you meet Stupid Young and all that when he said YG? I brought Stupid Young to the studio with him on his mixtape. The last 2 songs,
he said Stupid Young was on there.
I put that. Those are my songs. When G Uno put that stuff on Cam Capone, my producer, I got the text. He texted me. He said, "Hey, I'm finna hit that dude with a copyright and snatch his shit out of his mixtape. That's our songs." That's my producer's songs. He knows my producer just finished French Montana's album, right? So I said, look, do me that
I
favor.
got an unreleased joint with Drake too. That
Yeah,
shit
I said,
hard.
you know what? I said, just let him have it, bro. It's all good. What I tripped out on is when we did that No Jumper interview, mind you, I'm 40 years old, my dog. I'm not coming over here to promote my music or nothing. Every time I've come up here, I've always tried to bring a young homie with me to put them out there. Like, oh boy, Shooter from Avalon. Homie hit me up a week prior to me coming here. Man, I f with your music.
And that's a whole nother story.
Right, well, we're going to let's do this first. I asked the homie to pull up with me on some, let me put you out there on some been busted. Mind you, I went to prison at 15, like him, both of us. So I respect that gangster. I said, dog, come with me. We're going to put you on the platform. We're going to do what we do. He said, cool. We got here. Everything was good. We linked up, did a music video. We did 2 music videos together that I paid for. So when I watched that video of him saying, I'm weird because I didn't say it, Snoopy Badass posted paperwork on him of some T-flats or whatever saying that he testified, right? I read it. G Uno is not a rat. I'm telling you right now, I read the paperwork.
I read the work too.
What
What
asked
did you
me,
read?
said posted on the
Hold on, what did you read?
It was something about him being young, walking down the street.
Now, hold up.
Don't try to
I didn't see
expose
nothing.
while the exposer.
I didn't see nothing that
the
he did wrong. I
grand
don't
wizard
care.
of the
Hold on,
exposers right here.
Hold on, because we are more lenient than y'all.
You are, yeah.
Y'all politics,
Absolutely.
politics.
Yeah. No, I
y'all
agree.
way
No,
more.
he's talking about
this
some
real.
Yeah, now as far as the fight between Bompton G Uno and G-Face, it kind of seemed like it was more of a friendly fade. Like they're on a friendly level, so maybe it was a quick little squabble and they put it past each other. You know what I'm saying? That's what homies do. At least real homies, they either gonna cuss each other out, fight, and then be friends again. But the part that took me aback is when he said he didn't really know him like that. You know what I mean? Now, when they first came to No Jumper, I could have swore G-Face was like, yo, me and Bompton G, you know, people used to trip because we was best friends on the yard and this and that. Matter of fact, before we even move on, let's get into that clip and I'm gonna come back.
Actually, when I got kicked out of Pelican Bay Shoe, I was in Salinas Valley, 4-yard with my man G Uno right
That's how you guys know each other.
Yeah, we was we were shoot kickouts, and like I said, I don't really want to be talking about the prison politics too much, but we was in the, Thunderdome, Brick Baby Yorty, and I'm pretty sure you could vouch for us. But yeah, that's
And as you can see in this clip, that contradicts what G-Face was saying in this interview because, like I've seen on countless other interviews earlier in their relationship, they were saying like, yeah, we know each other from the Thunderdome, we know each other from the pen, and we used to talk, and this is like my best friend. To now where G-Face is saying like, yo, kind of downplaying like how he knew him and saying that like, yo, dude was kind of like low-key a fan, but I felt his energy, and we both did time as an juvenile adult, you know what I mean? But you can still see that he has a lot of genuine love for him because when Wack started bringing up his criminal cases, he immediately say like, nah, I seen the paperwork, homeboy is not a rat. And Wack, he being tricky, he kind of like pondering the question, did he snitch or didn't he snitch? But don't take it from me. Let's sit back, peep this clip, come back and dissect everything, man. Holla, house.
I read the work too.
What
What
asked
did you
me,
read?
said posted on the
Hold on, what did you read?
It was something about him being young, walking down the street.
Now, hold up.
Don't try to
I didn't see
expose
nothing.
while the exposer.
I didn't see nothing that
the
he did wrong. I
grand
don't
wizard
care.
of the
Hold on,
exposers right here.
Hold on, because we are more lenient than y'all.
You are, yeah.
Y'all politics,
Absolutely.
politics.
Yeah. No, I
y'all
agree.
way
No,
more.
he's talking about
this
some
real.
gangster. My mama, yeah.
No, that card is way more.
The reason I say because I posted the paperwork on my page.
I read the work.
There's 2 different cases. Which one did you read?
I read the appeal.
T-flats. Oh, okay,
The T-flat case, right?
That's the one.
And G Uno, I met him, right? And I ain't got a chance to talk to him. I done talked to a bunch of homies. The world we in today, G Uno, you're gonna be all right. But I'm gonna tell you next time, we don't never do that, right? What he
Plus,
did.
it's not my plot.
No,
Politics is
hold
not
on,
my place.
because no. Because you said you read the work, you didn't see nothing wrong. And
Not
y'all
the appeal.
politics.
I read this paperwork. I've never seen
Okay,
this appeal.
so what I read was the T-Flats dude, G Uno came on appeal. And
That's what he asked me to post on it, and I said no.
He said dude was extorting black people, dude was terrorizing the black people, the community, and he said dude threw up something and he thought he had something, so he fired some shots. Now, if I left it right there, it's outright telling. The reason he did it is because at the time he gave these statements on his appeal, dude is dead.
But he didn't point nobody out though.
No, he pointed. No.
Shooter.
No, he identified whoever the dude was.
I didn't see
T-Flex.
that. Okay.
But he's dead. So he get these statements on the dead
Kinda
man
finesse it.
while he's already doing the time. This ain't when he in court fighting the case. This on the appeal, right?
Understood.
So, and this is why I tell a lot of these kids, stay out this street because it's really irrational. It don't make sense and it's dumb as. Should you be able to give a statement on the dead man to get out of doing life? Realistically, the thing that makes sense is yes. But you know, like I know, dead or alive, especially that card you from,
Absolutely.
you can't give unless it's you copping out on you can't do it.
But you're saying that the Southsiders would never let it fly,
No,
but
no
such thing.
the
No.
blacks or what the Bloods, who exactly would?
Depending on who had the keys to the yard,
Yeah, absolutely.
would have overlooked it. Under any circumstances on any yard with that Southsider card, ain't no talking. They up. Am I right?
Not to interrupt you.
Yeah.
I've been on a 4-yard Salinas Valley where there's been a brother, a black, that came on the yard, and one of the homies knew him from the county of having a on his case. We went and the right way is to go to a black shot caller and say, hey, with all due respect, we know about him, we know the paperwork, and they turned around and told us, oh man, the was just hating, so they don't even care. But
at that point in
So
time,
that's how
because
lenient
they
it
know.
is.
But this was crazy because the Southside card had or knew about it, right?
You gotta get
out
it.
of respect, they gonna come to us. If we don't move on it, they gonna move
absolutely.
on it. Right? That's just, and it's vice versa. We go to them, hey bro, he go to on your man.
We wouldn't let that. We already got
They gonna
him
get
out.
down though. Like, so G Uno, yes, to the world, he gave statements on a tortilla flat about this dude was extorting the blacks and he was doing this shit. He threw up gang signs. At the time he gave these statements, dude was a dead man. Wack 100. If you ask him Wack, is Wack gonna give a statement on anybody? I'm not giving a statement on anybody. That's me. But I will tell you this, and it's on Power Rule. If we at the spot and some shit go down, and my homeboy murder a and a kill me at the scene, I'm gonna tell my homeboy to put his murder weapon in my hand. I'm gonna tell him, let the people find me with the murder weapon so the case is closed. This is what I'm gonna say. So you ain't even gotta get caught and say, Wack did it. I don't even want my homie's name on nothing pointing at another period.
Yeah, so what Wack was breaking down on that G Uno case, it kind of reminds me of the T.I. situation where a murder was being placed on someone who's no longer living, so, you know, the subject can get lesser time, you know what I mean? And like Wack was saying, you know, in a perfect world, yeah, who wants to do life if you could just put it on someone who's not alive, you know what I mean? But he also was saying that inside of the Southside of Sureño world that their politics are stricter. Now, me personally, I do not like talking about prison politics, brown and black politics. I feel like that stuff, for the most part, should be left in prison or spoken with people who are veterans of that process. But with that being said, you know, that narrative has been spread on YouTube forever that, you know, Southsiders have stricter politics. I don't know. I'm not a Southsider, so I don't know how they get down. You know what I'm saying? I know how blacks get down. I know when I was in camp in Hawaii, you know what I mean? Dudes, whoever had a reputation of being a choma or a raper or something like that was getting beat down. You know what I mean? But anyhow, as we move on, you know, the conversation switched from G Uno possibly being a snitch to where Wack was asking G-Face about his paperwork, man, and it took a real interesting turn, man. So let's just sit back, relax, do the knowledge, come back and holler at me. Peace, 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 peace.
Yuri, so Yuri is a dude that...
No, Yuri's me. You talking
Yuri
about
is you.
Yeah.
Yuri admitted
Harmonious.
that at the preliminary hearing, he identified Abrahamian as the driver and the person who shot at him. And he had told the police that Skinny was the only person in the car. Is this shit real or fake? That's what that come down to.
I got the real paperwork right here.
So you saying this is fake
Oh,
work?
there's name and everything. Look. Check this out. We're gonna stop this. What's truth ain't got to be here.
Yeah.
What's the same number? I'm gonna send it to you right now. You look. You watch it yourself.
Truth is in the details.
What number you got?
Here, you say it yourself. I'm not gonna say nothing. And look at the district attorney's witness list, please.
Nigga, this shit is.
I mean, here, let me turn on the light a little bit.
Are you open to getting glasses?
I got them already. I just don't be wearing them.
That's all the way up.
I think you better start wearing them.
Here.
You're blind as a bat.
But fuck the paperwork. We're gonna get a call from you. But here, go ahead.
Even if I go blind, I got a big enough nose I can get to my woman's coochie. That's
know
a
how to
fact.
That's not what I'm worried about.
No, I don't
I'm more
want that.
worried about reading.
No, I need you to read something.
I'm trying to find the case number.
Do you put them on when you drive?
I don't need to wear them. I'm 20/20 driving
It's just when it's up close?
when I'm reading. All right, so this is a different number. This is GA 070225.
I've been saying this for the last 3 fucking years. They had these clowns.
And
at
this
fake
case
ass-
number
Same
is
way they had bitch ass motherfucking clown Bozo with some fake child molester charges
3942.
that I got duped for. You feel me?
This is AI?
No,
No,
listen.
man. Listen.
Wasn't that AI though?
GA 070225, bro. Come on, man.
Okay, now this case number here on this is B223942.
Look, same judge, same lawyer, same DA, same person.
And so I think this might be an appeal. This is the,
This
original
is the
paperwork.
appeal. No, it's the appeal. Read it. Appeal docket.
Let me see.
I was a witness at his appeal with his lawyer.
But you wasn't- this is saying you was a witness against him.
Right. So change the page. Look at the press. Look. Go like this. No.
Where your next page at?
No, it's a video. Here. Look.
Oh, it's a video.
I got you. I'll put you on the page because it's a
Put the
file.
video.
That's
Put the
why.
video.
Because the real work also said that you said you was on drugs and he said automatically
show him
none
right
of
now.
that
Hold
We
shit.
don't give a fuck if a nigga on drugs ain't on drugs.
But
Ain't no
that don't make the case.
Yeah,
that don't make your
statement
shit
is done.
non
Give me a
like
second.
like if you say you on drugs.
So
How is it
are
gonna
you
say if you?
insinuating? Because you
No.
don't fuck around and get DP. You saying if you on drugs, you
I'm
give a statement on the
I'm
homie?
asking you. I'm
and
saying
say-
no. If you
not
say
statement.
no, I'm
You tell the cops
asking
you're
you.
on drugs,
If
you
you
see
tell
them.
the cops,
No,
if
yeah,
you
yeah,
on
yeah.
drugs,
I just
is your
seen dude
shit.
do that on a thugs
Yeah,
case.
but not a statement. You tell the cops. I was on drugs,
No,
I
yeah,
see who it was.
you
Oh, but that's not
misunderstood
telling.
me.
Okay, well, so
That's what I
that's
asked
statement.
you.
So hold up.
This statement right here is,
Fuck around, you deep people. I'm asking you a question.
nigga, you sounded like you were coming up with a reason on why.
No, I'm
fuck it.
I'm asking you.
Hold up. You're going to just read this. Officer Orloff is that bill.
ahead.
Officer Orloff testified. You want to read it?
Read it.
Officer Orloff testified that he was present that day and participated in the search of Abrahamian's home. In Abrahamian's bedroom, he found a shirt and a cap, both with the word Snoop on them. Officer Orloff also found a black toiletry bag containing a single live 9mm round with a unique circular stamp on the upper casing, the same as the shootings at the Brand Park. He interviewed Armin, saying if Yuri had a gun, he would have used it, meaning Yuri did not have a gun that day. Officer Orloff knows Yuri, who has a reputation for violence and has been charged with 4 murders that still have since been not charged. Yuri testified here. This is my testimony.
Yeah, what's your testimony? You're
I'm trying to
Yuri.
forward it.
You're
Yeah, I'm
Yuri.
Yuri. Yes,
You're
I'm Yuri. Yep. So look, Yuri testified that he went to Brand Park on June 26, 2007 to see Ermine. In a transcript, that's Armine. He was talking to Ermine outside a black passenger side of the Cadillac when a white SUV stopped for a moment. Yuri approached the SUV and shots came from the front passenger side. He said he was high out of his mind on marijuana and did
Yeah,
not
that's
know
the
who
part
it
I
was
was
or what
talking
happened.
about.
Look, okay.
Who's skinny?
Skinny's the other guy that was allegedly there. He went home because I told him I don't know who he is. The only reason they kept him
So
because
are
they
you
found-
telling me that you gave a statement and then you let them know you was high, so they had to?
No. When they came and asked me, so look, you know, when you're on parole, you get shot at, you get violated, right?
Yeah,
So
we
that's
know
why I
that.
ran.
Okay.
Everybody
Well, you
on the-
around gang members, it's
Right.
violation
So
anyway.
right, I wasn't around gamers. I was around bitches that set me up.
Okay.
I was in the park chilling with a
Oh, I
bitch.
thought you was with these niggas in the park.
No, they came to shoot at me because the bitch set me up with them.
Okay.
So when they pulled up, I'm telling the bitch, get out the car. She was sitting in the car. Then I turn around. They were texting her like, just stay in the car. Allegedly. We from the light
So the question is, are you saying this is fake?
I've been saying this since bro, I just had this man read my paperwork
This
the
is
last time I
fake.
came to court. Yeah,
Oh, this
look at
is
the
fake.
transcripts numbers.
Okay,
But hold up,
we
we're
got to
not done
clear.
yet,
I'm gonna
though.
tell you why I got to clear it, right? Because you fucking with my homies. One of my brother.
Before I go shake anybody's hand, even when I met him first, I
No,
said,
one of
"Dog,
my brother. I
here's
ain't got
my
the only
shit."
dog I got in the fight. For one, we'd expose, so we don't discriminate. 2, you really got one of my homies, which like one of mine, right? And see, he called me like, yo, whoop, because we don't add nothing to our program unless we all in agreement that we doing that. So I told him, I said, listen, this is what I'm hearing, but we ain't really went through it to see it. I hear he saying it ain't real. I don't even know at the time if his fucking name, because I don't know bro name, right? I ain't never even when the shit was going on, I never looked into him because I didn't know nothing about him. But you know how this shit go. The more you do this podcast thing, it's gonna come out.
And what I always say, I accept it.
Now,
Good,
this
bad,
was
bad, it's all good publicity.
Fake, though, like the work.
No,
like,
well,
is it,
because now Wack gotta send it to
you
his
know
paralegals.
a lot of
I gotta send it to his paralegals.
like you be all
and say,
that.
hey, go pull this. Right? Because motherfuckers will make fake paperwork. They did it on me. They'll make it up, retype shit in, put it up,
100%.
right? But then you go pull the work from the number, and now he got the other number, right?
Yeah.
If they don't line up,
There's something
it's some
off.
bullshit.
Yeah.
What my paralegal
number. Yeah.
look what my paralegal
Fuck
comes
the
back
number,
with.
I got the actual guy on the phone.
Shit, paperwork. But what you don't understand, you little weenie ass white boy.
Well, the guy on the phone don't mean shit. They gonna say that don't mean nothing.
Not only do we got paperwork, but fuck paperwork. The people that you accuse me of snitching on, we have them call us collect. You already know, you little mark ass.
I still put him on the phone. I don't give a fuck. Whether there's paperwork or
But
that.
see, they not gonna care about that because me and you both know situations. You know, what's the nigga? The rat nigga, the little nigga that told on the homie on Tone Bone.
Oh, you talking about
The nigga you lumped up and beat up. You whooped his ass. He called the job on you. Pierre brother Ethy. Ethy tell on Tone Bone get him life. We look up him and Tone Bone on FaceTime. Cause he, taking care of the books or whatever he doing.
Yeah.
So end of the day, we need to clear it one way or another. I ain't got no dog in the fight. I ain't got nothing against him.
Period.
Right? So I'm gonna send
Hey, so
that
just the
shit.
transcript?
Oh no, I mean I see some transcripts.
No, I mean look.
so we gonna take that number
I'm gonna email
with
this
the
to
other
you. You see
number
the right
across.
transcript? So I just want to show you something real quick.
Because two things.
See the copy, right?
No, I see it.
Okay, you see
two
the
things
number?
going on. Either motherfucker created something, or we dealing with two different. One could be the original trial. One could be an appeal. And on appeals is when you see every
Everything.
motherfucking thing.
So so real quick, I'm gonna say this, and
But if that statement is sticking, they gonna label you a rat, bro.
Yeah, so like in the very beginning of that clip, I guess G-Face's real name is Yuri, and it was describing, saying that Yuri gave the description of someone who was shooting at him, and then G-Face immediately went on the defense and was like, nah, that's doctored paperwork, and then, they went back and forth, and he eventually pulled up some type of documents that kind of came to his defense, but with him, well, at least with that statement of describing the shooter being on record, that is kind of damning. But I mean, we got to give him his due process. You know what I'm saying? And like, you got Wack 100, the exposers on it. You know what I mean? And the thing with G-Face, man, he always, tries to make like a viral moment of every appearance on No Jumper. He even brought, the other brother that was with him, that was a op of Brick Baby, you know what I mean? But we can break that down later. But what I want y'all to do is like, share, subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think, man, and we're gonna keep this content going, man. House. Peace.